The book that I wrote about my life is changing my life. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jamisha Roberts, and I am the author of the book Broken Bones to Heal, a story of healing and redemption from pain to purpose through God's love. And this book is changing my life. This book is causing me to move and shift into a place that I did not imagine that I would exist, to become someone who I would not have thought years ago, 5 years ago, when I was still in the world. I would not have imagined that I would have written a book and that it would be turning my life around. And I want to encourage somebody today who knows that God is calling you to write. God is calling you to tell your testimony. God is calling you to tell somebody how he pulled you out, or even just calling you to sit before a notebook and a pencil, or even before a computer, and spill out the things. Okay, spill out the things of your life, the things of his goodness. Like, he just wants you to begin to pour. This is your sign. This is your confirmation. I want you to see that this right here, you see this? You see this right here is the manifestation of something that God has been showing me and telling me for years now, but I didn't even have the faith to believe it, because I didn't even, in the beginning, when I first, just got the unction to begin to write, and just knew that he was beginning to tell me, like, you're going to write a book, that I was just like, nah, like, I don't have enough to say. My testimony is not that great. I haven't been through anything like, crazy that people would want to hear or anything like that. And I was just reserving to write, because I was like, it's not enough. It's not going to be enough. But little did I know that that it is enough, that what I've been through, that my testimony is enough. It is enough to give hope to somebody who is feeling lost right now, someone who's feeling hopeless, someone who's feeling like they can't even be reconciled to God. Like, this is hope for someone who feels like they're so far away from him, separated from him. Like, this is the hope that, hey, God is not far from you at all. He's not far from you. And all it takes is one step, one pivot, one turn, you know what I'm saying, for you to be right in his face. He's constantly pursuing you with his love. Like, you can never escape him with with his love. You can never escape him. But this right here is the proof. This right here is the proof. This book right here, it is even causing me to grow up in places that, when I initially wrote the book, I was just writing, I was just being obedient. But as I even go over, as I, just begin to step out and even speak more and begin to expound on topics more, even just talking, having conversations. Right now, I'm in the middle of my virtual book tour, where we're having conversations around the topics in this book. And it's just allowing more growth, more maturing, more development. And it is causing me to become more confident in him. It's causing me to just be able to create community, establish relationships with other individuals. It is just making space for opportunities and things that, again, I just did not imagine. And this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. I'm at the infancy. In the infancy of this, God is already showing me. I'm already seeing the things that this right here was an open door in itself. And I want to tell those who are reserved as well to write, that you would be surprised. You would be very surprised at how much God can work on you, in you, around you, as you write, as you spill out the things. Like, you'll be surprised at how much you'll begin to process. And as you begin to process, you'll begin to maybe grieve some things. And as you begin to grieve, you begin to, just come into God more. Like, you'll be surprised at how writing, the very thing that you're afraid to write, the very thing that you're afraid to express, the very thing that you're afraid that when people read this, they're going, like, you would be surprised at how much it will help you heal, at how much it will help you mature, how much it will just bless your life just from the simple obedience of it. I can tell you right now, I'm in the middle of a tour, and this weekend coming up is our last weekend that we're going to be going forth. And y'all, like, I have been learning, I have been receiving from the very thing that God has positioned me and allowed me, given me the grace to host, to do. Like, it will bless your life. So this is your sign. This is your sign. You listen, you don't need another compliment, another prophetic word. You don't need to even go to God again and say, God, are you sure? God, are you sure? This is your sign that you can write the book, that you need to write the book, that if you write the book, that God will show you and you'll see his glory in how the testimony impacts the lives of others. You will see it. You will see it, and you will see how your obedience to just that thing. Be strong and courageous, woman of God. Be strong and courageous, man of God. For if God has told you, pick up the pen, pick up the pencil, pick up the paper, pull out the laptop, pull out the iPad, whatever it is, if God has told you, pick it up and begin to pour. Begin to pour and watch what God does. A year from now, 2 years from now, watch what God does with your obedience. This is your sign. This is your sign. Write the book. It has changed my life. It has started changing my life, and it has started doing what I didn't believe before. I'm telling you, I didn't believe. It wasn't that, I didn't think I could write. I know how to write. I know all those things. I just didn't believe God and what it would do. And now I thank God that I obeyed. I thank God that I did. I thank God that even though I was a little nervous, even though it made me feel very vulnerable, even though it opened up, it caused me or forced me to open up as I was writing and to recall things that I didn't want to recall. I couldn't avoid things. I had to, and it caused those things to come up. And as they came up, it took me time to write because I had to deal with those things with God. But it blessed my entire life. And now it's blessing the lives of others, and it's going to bless my family. This is just the beginning. So this is your sign. Write the book and see God do for you. See God do through it. See his glory be revealed through your obedience. Write the book. Write it. Write the book.